Hello and welcome to this Literacy Shared Adobe Express challenge. In this activity, we are going to be learning how to make a poetry video based on the film The Dreadful Menace. Now, if you need free Adobe Express for Education accounts for your school, just follow the link that's at the bottom of the screen right now. And there, you'll also see the other free things we do for schools, like live lessons, teacher training, and lesson packs. Right, let's get on with the activity. Here we are on the Adobe Express homepage, and on another tab up here you can see I've got my prepared poem here. Now you may have that written in a book, but I'm going to be copying and pasting the text from this text box over to my project. On the Adobe Express homepage, to start our project, click on the blue tile that says Create a Video. Right, the first thing we're going to do is bring in our first piece of text. So let's click on Text on the left-hand side, add your text, and then copy and paste the text into the text box and choose a nice font and a suitable background shape as well. Okay, now that text is there, so now I'm going to copy the text from this text box and we're going to use it to produce an AI image. So click on Media on the left-hand side, and under Photos, you can choose Text to Image. So we're going to be making a widescreen image here so that it fills our entire canvas. Paste in that first piece of poetry, there it is. And then, if you want to, why not choose one of the styles down here? I'm going to go with this palette knife one, it looks quite dramatic. And then you can click Generate. Now you may get a message saying that a part of your prompt isn't suitable, and that's the AI trying to keep us safe and not producing images that aren't suitable for schools. So maybe you'll need to take a section of your poem out and try again. Here we go. You can see we've got the 4 different results on the left-hand side here, and you can choose which one of those you think best suits this first line of poetry. So I'm going to go with this one. And then when you're ready, you can click to close this text to image window. And now we can set the image as a page background. There we go. And we're ready to move on to our second line of poetry. So let's copy this text box because I took a bit of time to set that. Back to that. So let's copy this text box. So I'm going to click on it and then click in the 3 dots in the ellipsis and choose Copy. And let's add a new scene in our timeline at the bottom. And the first thing I'm going to do is right click and paste that text box in. Right, let's move over to our poem and let's grab the next piece of text. I'm going to copy that and paste it in to this text box so that it keeps the font and the shape and the color, and we've just got our new piece of text. There we go. Right, let's put that into text to image and see what that produces. Wow, look at those results. Well, I'm going to choose one of those. They're all amazing. And again, I'm going to close down the text to image preview and just set that as the page background. Incredible. Right, let's copy this text box again. Copy. Set a new empty scene in our timeline. Paste in the text box. There it is. Let's jump over. Grab the next couple of lines. Replace the text and produce an image. And now let's repeat the process one final time for our final scene. And there we have all of our scenes prepared. Hi there, hope you're having fun. Just a quick interruption to say, teachers, if you'd like a PDF mapping these skills to the NCCE Teach Computing curriculum, just follow the link that's at the bottom of the screen now and we'll send that over to you. Okay, let's get back onto it. Now then, let's go back to the beginning and let's record a voiceover for each one of our scenes. So to add a voiceover, under the Media button on the left-hand side, move over to the Audio tab and you'll see a Record Voiceover button. Choose the microphone you'd like to use and then click Start Recording. It'll count you down. I am the dreadful menace, the one who steals the summer away. And I've finished recording my voiceover there. And you can see that my voiceover is a little bit longer than my first scene. So what I can do is grab the right-hand side of this scene and just drag it out to make that scene the correct length. That's my first voiceover done. So now I can move my playhead to the beginning of the next scene and record the next voiceover. I am the one who claws at your neck. I bring the long nights and leave you with short days. Let's go ahead and record the last two scenes. I will summon armies of snow and wind and hail and ice. And I will make the thunder rumble and bring the weather, which is not very nice. And if it's added an empty scene at the end there because your voiceover was a bit too long, you just click on those three dots and choose delete scene, and that'll disappear. Right, so we've got all our audio in place, and you can just click on play to listen back to that. Let's add some music to make it dramatic. So again, under media audio, why don't we search for maybe scary, or you could search for winter, or something like that. Let's see what we've got here. Oh, here's a good one, horror background drone. That's the one for me. So when you're happy with it, you can click on the name of the piece of music and you'll see, there we go, it's added it to my whole project. Let's bring the volume down on that because we want the voice to be stronger. And now I can click play and see my project playing back. I am the dreadful Menace, the one who steals the summer away. I am the one who claws. That looks great. Right, let's name the project and then either download this as an MP4 file or click share, view only link, and that'll publish your amazing poetry video to the web for people to watch online. Thanks for joining me on this video tutorial. I hope you had fun and I'll see you on another one soon. Bye for now.